Hi guys, it's SimLicy here. So welcome to a Create a ZOI video, which is something that I am sure you guys have seen other content creators creating recently. There was a free access to this video game called inZOI, and they offered access to their Create a ZOI feature. And so it was just like a limited access where you could only play with this feature, but for completely free and just for a few days. And so I'm really happy that I was able to play it too, and hopefully you guys were able to as well. If it's past the 25th of August, then it's no longer available, but the game will be out at some point. I'm not exactly sure when the release date is supposed to be, and I honestly didn't even know this game existed until creators started sharing early access to it. There were a few creators that got access to the game as a whole, so the Create a ZOI, the gameplay, as well as build mode. And one of the creators that I've been watching is Ocean Sims. I highly recommend that you guys check out her inZOI videos as well as her Sims videos. She's super awesome. Such a pleasure. I always enjoy interacting with her, and her videos are amazing. So definitely check her out. But yeah, I saw her videos and a few other like screenshots and things from other creators, and I was just like, what is this game? I had never heard of it before, and it's really cool. I definitely want to check out build mode. Of course, I am not sure if that's going to be a possibility for me because this game it's a heavy game. This Create a ZOI was already like 20 gigabytes, and it's hyper realistic. There's so many customizations, and it's just super detailed. So it was very taxing on my laptop, and so I can only imagine with the whole game installed and everything, it probably isn't going to be a possibility. And if it is a possibility, I doubt I could run OBS to record it for you guys. So we will see. Maybe at the time of release I will be able to purchase a desktop. We'll see. But for now, I'm very happy that I was able to play around with this because it's super cool. I am definitely more partial to the cartoony clay style that the Sims 4 has. I think it's just a little bit more appealing to me, but this is also appealing to me. And at first I was like completely gung-ho, yes, this is amazing. And then I was kind of taken back a little bit about how hyper realistic it is. And now I'm somewhere in between where I feel like I can enjoy both. I don't have to choose a side between realism and cartoonish. But I think I like a mixture. Like if I was to create my ideal game, I would probably pick a mixture of the two. But I am definitely really excited to hopefully try out build mode. But I'm very excited to share the Create a ZOI with you guys. So as you can see, I'm just clicking through the different features, trying to explore it, trying to figure out what kind of ZOI I create and what is pretty much offered. There's a lot of different options. Of course, this is still in development and it's just a limited access, so there will probably be more features or things will be changed upon the release of the game. But something I really liked was adding that shine. I didn't end up keeping it, but I was like, wow, that's really cool. You can really make it seem like they have a very like glossy foundation on, and you can change like so many different features with the color wheel, and the color wheel is so good. And just like really you can get down and just probably spend hours and hours if you really wanted to. I flipped through the different presets at the beginning trying to find like a base of sort of the ZOI that I was going for, and then I went from there. But you could really start with one that doesn't even look like the direction you're going for, and you could just tweak every little detail and make it look like you, make it look like somebody you know, a celebrity, and just get very detailed with it if you really wanted to. I did find that a lot of the hairs I wasn't super into. I thought this one was pretty cute, and I liked that you could change the length of it. I thought that was a pretty fun feature because I don't know, I don't think I've ever seen that in a game before, so I thought that was pretty cool. Here I'm going through the eyes. There are some that are super unrealistic and kind of crazy looking, lots that are realistic, and then you can change the color of the iris, the outer iris, the inner, the size of the pupil, the fading, and there's like so many details. It's kind of overwhelming in a way, but super cool. Like you could really, just really create a unique character that doesn't look like anybody else's character. So that's super cool. Yeah, and also something that I thought was pretty neat is that the freckles and stuff are in the blush category. Not that I necessarily found it neat, but I didn't think that they were available, and then I found them in the blush category. So that was pretty cool. The clothes aren't exactly something that I liked. I kind of struggled picking out clothes for my ZOI. I think her outfit ends up looking cute, and I think she's super cute in general, but I was hoping for more variety. And then I think my only like main criticism of the features available are the presets. There are some presets as like a whole face, but I would have loved to have seen individual presets for noses and mouths and eyes and ears and cheeks and those sorts of things, like the individual pieces. That way you could really start with a very unique base and, you know, just branch off from there rather than the specific just like whole face presets. But other than that, I really didn't have any complaints. It was super easy to use. I messed around or like messed up the controls a little bit, but it was pretty intuitive and I didn't feel like I was completely lost or anything. So that was really nice. Here I'm messing around with her body. I didn't really make her have any too like extreme features with her body. She's not super thin, she's not super overweight, she's not super muscular or frail or anything. I kind of just went for a middle ground. She's still pretty thin though. I've seen some people complaining about the extent of the amount you can pull out, like the butt or the boobs, or make the sim have body weight. And so I think they're addressing that and will probably add a little bit more. But I think their main concern was actually having the ZOI interact with the environment properly. So they didn't want to go too extreme on that. So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, here I'm just going through the clothes. Like I said, this was something that I just wasn't super impressed by. The textures and everything were fine. It all looked fine. The styles, I guess, weren't exactly my taste. But this is a young adult ZOI, so maybe for the older ZOIs there's different options, and obviously there's like kids and stuff that you could create. But I think her outfit does end up looking cute. And then there are personality traits that you can choose as well. I chose the volunteer one, but I honestly didn't go through and like read all the details because that just doesn't really interest me too much, because I don't really ever plan on actually playing with the ZOI. But I enjoyed making her, and I'm definitely curious about build mode. So we will see what happens in the future. But here I'm picking out her personality, and then also I think you can choose like their life path, but that's in development, so it wasn't an option right now. And here you can play around with different backgrounds and lighting and stuff, so super cool. You can do different poses and stuff, which is great for taking screenshots, makes thumbnails a lot easier. But yeah, anyways, this is pretty much it for the video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know your guys' thoughts on inZOI in the comments. And yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!